It's the side that beat Tottenham, in fact, at White Hart Lane on Saturday. Let's look at Liverpool with, as usual, Bruce Grobbelaar in goal. Number 2 is the Swedish star, Glenn Hussein. 3, Barry Venison. 4, Steve Nicol. 5, Ronnie Whelan. 6 is Alan Hansen. 7, Peter Beardsley, who was dropped to substitute on Saturday, remember. 8, David Burrows. 9 is Ian Rush. 10, John Barnes. And 11, Steve McMahon, who was also a starter on the substitutes bench on Saturday. Well, you can never be sure of the Liverpool formation until the first whistle, but it seems likely that Venison will be at right back, Burrows at left back, Barnes dropping a little back into the midfield, and Beardsley now up front with Rush. It's a much more recognisable looking Liverpool side. Our referee today is Alf Buch of Dollis Hill in London. He's a Fijian who came to Britain back in 1961. There's John Barnes with tights and gloves. Actually, it's turned a little bit milder. When we arrived in Nottingham at about midday, it was really quite cold, but it's a little bit milder now. But Barnes taking no chances. Liverpool in their change strip of silver grey, attacking the goal to our left. Forest, of course, in the red shirts and white shorts. Here's Barnes. McMahon. Burrows indeed playing at left back as we thought. And Orkson trying to hold him at bay. And the ball goes away for the goal kick. First meeting between the two clubs this season. Liverpool unbeaten in their last 6 matches. And certainly if Liverpool are at their best or even near it today, and Forest can repeat that commanding form that they showed at White Hart Lane on Saturday, we're in for a real treat to get the 1990s underway. Whelan to Beardsley. Venison to Whelan. A simple, accurate pass here to Burrows. Cut out comfortably there by Brian Laws. Orkson. Jensen. And a throw to Forest. Be taken by Brian Laws, the fullback. Hodge coming to this side of the field. Laws trying to rifle it through towards Clough. Clough in there with Grobbelaar. Got the better of him. Against the post. And Liverpool will claim that there was a foul on their goalkeeper, but the referee had a good long look at it and decided that there was no foul on the goalkeeper, and Clough very unlucky not to have put Forest into the lead here.
I think young Nigel was entitled to go for that. There was no question of Brucey having it. Very unlucky because it was an acute angle. He did all he could. Unfortunately for him, it went the wrong way.
Well, it's a corner then for Nottingham Forest. Orkson will take it. Chettle, the 6-footer at the near post. They're going to play it short, though, for Hodge. For Orkson again. Now for Laws. Orkson playing it in, but it came off the Liverpool defender. It'll be another corner. More orthodox corner this time. Grobbelaar getting it. Actually, quite a shortage now that Lee Chapman's out of the side. Quite a shortage of 6-footers in the Forest side. I think Chettle is probably the only 6-footer there. Grobbelaar struggling a bit. A poor clearance by him, and Orkson very nearly forcing his way through. Well, let's have a look at Grobbelaar here. He obviously had some trouble there. It was the knee that injured in the little clash with Nigel Clough, and he's obviously still feeling it. Meantime, here's Peter Beardsley. Checked his man beautifully. Rush waiting in the middle. That's the goal for Liverpool. Ian Rush, the scorer. A fantastic breakaway goal by Liverpool.
Well, it's the usual, isn't it? While everybody's looking at Bruce Grobbelaar's knee, everybody looking at it, and Liverpool go away, 3 passes and the ball's in the back of the net. Ian Rush, superb execution. Great cross by Peter Beardsley. Super goal. Super goal.
And while we wait for the restart, Grobbelaar's getting some more treatment for Rush. That's 6 goals in the last 7 games. And remember, he missed from the penalty spot against Charlton on Saturday. My goodness, his eye was in there. They will need to get Grobbelaar right, because you can be sure that Forest will come back at them, but Liverpool in the meantime are in the lead. Well, if it's any consolation for Forest fans, they were also behind on Saturday against Tottenham, when Tottenham for 20 minutes or so played some superb stuff, but they weathered that storm. Can they do it again here? In goes Pearce. Oh, knocked over Crosby almost then. Maybe a chance for another Liverpool break. No. That time Hodge was in there to thwart them. But Beardsley to Rush. Beardsley scampering down that right flank as well. Here he goes. And Barnes has taken up a good position at the far post. Won't reach him, because Orlickson is there to guide it back to his goalkeeper. Here's Pearce. Delicate little chip forward for Jemson. Hodge. Parker. And Crosby again.
Because really it would suit Forest if Liverpool did come forward a bit, Ryan, because that would mean that there's a few spaces at the back.
But Liverpool at the moment looking very solid at the back and very threatening when they come forward, and leading by a goal to 0. Hodge, nice bit of play by him, but we haven't really seen any midfield runs from Steve Hodge yet. Rush trying to bring Burrows into it. And now Hansen. Sheffield only half cut that one out. Hansen again for Liverpool. Beardsley letting it run. Barnes up there, Rush up there again! And that time Sutton got out to hold him up for long enough for others to get back, and Chettle in the end to make the important header above John Barnes. In fact, there was a foul on the Forest defender. But Rush, with his quickening pace, so near to getting a second real opportunity for Liverpool. Again, Beardsley with the important and telling pass. The flag stayed down. The linesman said no offside, and Sutton was to the rescue. Here's Parker. Hodge. This is a good run by Hodge. He's got that little flick with the outside of the boot. But Liverpool get it away through McMahon and find Rush again. Beardsley couldn't pick that one up. Parker did for Forest. Pearce. A little bit of space here for Nigel Jemson. Finds Crosby. Can he get to the byline? Oh, he gets... Oh, it's a goal kick. Oh, corner. The referee pointed first to the goal kick, changed his mind, and given Forest the corner. Chettle forward to the near post. The lone 6-footer in this Forest side, maybe for a little flick on. Didn't quite make it though. Pearce, an opportunity to get it out to Crosby again. Here's Parker, a long-range shot, but it's wide of the Liverpool goal. Scored Forest's 3rd goal at Tottenham on Saturday.
Interesting movement this. This is a shot by Parker, but Liverpool didn't attempt to come out. They just held their line. Whether they're going to let them shoot from there or not is a conscious decision they might have made before the game.
Well, here's Beardsley, who's making so many things difficult for Nottingham Forest. There's his shot, but hit powerfully, but straight at Sutton. Hussein trying to hold him back there. There was a foul on the Forest number 9, and the referee presumably must have played the advantage with the ball having come to Crosby. But Hussein looked as though he might be outpaced by Clough for a moment there, and Clough's not the quickest, and he looked to be pulling him back, and the referee allowed it to go.
Oh dear, I think Nigel was very unfortunate there on 2 counts. Certainly the first time he was being held back. Referee was right to wave play on, but then he should have given a free kick.
Walker. And Walker again. Burrows. Orlickson. Beaten by Barnes. Finds Beardsley. There could be problems here for Forest. Barnes again. Crossed in again towards Rush. A brilliant goal. And trouble there certainly was. A combination of Beardsley, Barnes and Rush was quite irresistible. And Forest find themselves 2 down. A lovely ball in. The pace of Rush. And that's 2-0. Jimmy Greaves.
You can't believe this, can you? I mean, it's the first ball John Barnes has put right. But apart from that, it was just, again, lightning build-up. Lightning build-up. And this is the difference between the 2 sides. Forest really have played well. They've pushed it around well. They've found their men well. They've created the odd opening. But Liverpool have just struck with rapid speed on 2 occasions, and it's counted on both occasions.
And Jimmy is a great striker yourself. Those who've been saying, I'm not sure that Rush is as good as he was, I think the nation has seen its answer this afternoon, don't you?
I've felt this season he'd come back to his best, Brian, and he's proven it today, that is for sure.
It's McMahon. And now Hansen. And it's a long, weary road ahead now for Nottingham Forest. Here's Rush again, the man looking for his hat-trick. And the referee fell to the ground. That was the cheer. There's Parker. Orlickson. Jemison. Parker. Laws. It's Forest throw. Orlickson with it. Jemison gets it back to Orlickson again, but Barnes is there again for Liverpool. And a goal kick. Well, that second goal again was certainly worth looking at again. The contribution of Beardsley before it, and then Barnes with this beautiful cross in. But the pace of Rush was really the decisive factor.
It does highlight, though, the value of the ball on the ground in this particular weather.
Okay. And Clough hit it, but straight at well.
It's worth a go, though, because along the ground like that, if it gets into the corner, it makes it difficult for the keeper, especially Brucey, who is limping around a bit still.
Chasing back. Finds Pearce. After again looking at the watch. As the half-time whistle goes. And a very good first half indeed for Liverpool, with those 2 goals after 12 and 38 minutes from the brilliant striking form of Ian Rush. Welcome back to the City Ground in Nottingham. Liverpool leading 2-0. The teams are ready to go again. Forest now attacking the goal to our left. No substitutes on. Not surprising, really, so far as Liverpool are concerned. They were so commanding in that first half. Forest 2 substitutes are Gary Charles, a young lad who can play either in defence or down the flank, and Brian Rice, who is normally away on the left side of midfield coming forward. I suppose it's possible, Jimmy Greaves, that Brian Clough might well bring on Rice, who's got a bit of experience, and take off the Icelandic man, Orlickson, switching Crosby to the right. That's one possible permutation for him. Certainly Forest at the moment a shadow of the side that was so captivating in their form at White Hart Lane on Saturday. Burrows gets it away, not very convincingly. Parker to Clough. He's got Jemson waiting here in the middle. Jemson looking for Hodge. And a fairly purposeful strike there by the Forest midfielder.
Good move inside, Brian Clough. Nigel Clough, I should say. Pushing it to Hodge, who just shoots wide.
Here's Barnes. Parker after him. Rush. To Barnes, to Beardsley. And now Barnes again. He's got his gloves on in the second half. And he's got a free kick. On. Swinging it wide to the defender, David Burrows. Steve McMahon again. Well, Hodge had about 3 goes at that and looked as though he might beat all of 3 defenders, and in the end lost it. And here's Beardsley. Chettle in quickly. But another Liverpool throw. Pierce. Chettle gets it back. Hanson's header. In goes Hodge. Jensen flicking it back for Parker. There's Crosby on this flank again. Twisting towards Hodge, who's in there. And it's in there! Stevie Hodge for Nottingham Forest. Got in amongst the big defenders and got the telling header in. And from the other side of the field, watch the number 6. There's his header beyond the diving Grobbelaar, and Forest are back in the game.
Well, this was an obvious Forest tactic. They've lulled Liverpool into a false sense of security.
They certainly did that. Henderson. Nottinghamshire has found its voice as Forest now go looking for an equaliser. Here's Parker. Orlickson outside him. Parker. Here's Hodge again. He's had a fabulous season for Nottingham Forest. Here he is again. Oh, and another reverse ball that Pearce couldn't quite pick up. But it's brought an added confidence now to Nottingham Forest. That might just present a few problems to this Liverpool defence. A little dart from Hodge again. Gets it back to Crosby. Little dummy by him and a goal kick. Certainly the game needed this goal, and Steve Hodge obliged.
It was a good header, flicked it on well, gave Bruce no chance.
A nickel now for Liverpool. Beardsley's offside. And sporting enough to carry the ball and to throw it to a Nottingham Forest player.
I think what's happened is Forest have stepped it up a bit, and they're getting stuck in a little bit, particularly in the middle of the park. They've not allowed the Liverpool midfield to settle on it like they did in the first half.
Spinning ball at his feet, plays it forward to Clough. Just gets it through, an advantage played well there by the referee. Clough again. Oh, tried to get Jensen through. But here's Hansen, striding majestically forward again for Liverpool. It's Barnes. Swift challenge by Chettle, and a fair one too. Olixon.
I think the man who really stepped it up was Steve Hodge, and that's where maybe they'll have got a problem, Brian, because he is limping slightly. I think he's carrying an injury now, and he was the man who really did start to make it happen for Forest.
Olixon. There's his cross. Doesn't reach Jemson. Here's Parker, waiting for Pearce to come up. Gary Parker chipped in, Pearce continued the run, Hussein got it away for Liverpool. Parker once more for Nottingham Forest, sliding on that wet turf. Crosby. Forest 1, Liverpool 2. Hodge. And a Forest throw. Hodge. Has made the difference, Hodge, in this second half. Jensen backing away. He's given a penalty. Jensen brought down there, and referee Al Butch had no hesitation running to the spot. And Nigel Clough now.
Don't think there was any question about this being a penalty.
Burrows it was who brought him down.
We were right, Brown. We agree with the referee.
Now Clough from the penalty spot with an opportunity of making it 2-2. Clough against Grobbelaar. It's 2-2. This is some Forest comeback now. 2 goals in the opening quarter of an hour of the second half, when they looked dead and buried at half-time by a Liverpool side that had given them nothing. And now they've conceded 2 in 15 minutes.
Wasn't a bad penalty either, was it?
And it really is all to play for now. Liverpool thinking, no doubt, at half-time they'd only really got to keep going on their own steady way to maintain a 4-point lead at the top. Now they've got a task on their hands. Clough's head finds it, Olixon's boot finds it, Jemson's chasing it. And Jemson shrugs off Hussein. He's gone past them all. And in the end, a feverish challenge by Burrows just prevents the youngster getting in the shot. But to beat Hussein and Hansen in one run, as he did, and then right at the end, for Burrows to come in and make that important challenge. Here's Nicol at the other end for Liverpool now. Crossed in once more towards Barnes. Law's chasing him over there. And a goal kick given. Actually, Liverpool looking towards the linesman, wondering whether that might have been a penalty. Actually, from my angle, it was impossible to see whether that was just inside or just outside the area in any case. Liverpool obviously made an inquiry there.
I think Barnsley was looking for it, personally.
Just over halfway through the second half now. Nottingham Forest 2, Liverpool 2. Pierce. Jemson. Had a good second half, and of course it was he who was brought down for the penalty. Barnes. Beardsley. Outwitting Parker. Now Barnes has made a great sprinting run forward, but Walker's the man they've got to beat. Orlickson. Little flick, almost got through to Clough. Whelan to Venison. Hit high towards Rush, the flagger stayed down. Pierce to Parker. Now Walker to Clough. Picking up Orlickson. Laws to Parker for Forest. There's Hansen again. McMahon. It's a much more even game now. After Liverpool had dominated the first half. Nicol to Burrows. This is a good break. Whelan on the end of it. Rush waiting in the middle. It's into the side netting though, and it's a goal kick. So though you felt for a while the tide of battle might have gone Forest's way, these rapier thrusts of Liverpool are still presenting a certain amount of danger to the Forest defence. Whelan with a terrific break from the midfield there. Jemson. Can he get the better of Hussein? Jemson straight at Grobbelaar. Never scored a first-team goal. This is only his third game, but 8 goals in some 11 reserve team games this season. And keeping Lee Chapman out of the side at the moment.
Did everything right except the final execution. Beat his man comfortably. Tried the right thing, just didn't come off.
You might have to start scurrying through the record books to find when Liverpool last let a 2-goal lead go. If they lose this one. Barnes. Beardsley. Comes through the Barnes. Got a touch for Beardsley again. Rush is ready to pounce. Once Beardsley's pass was way off target. Orlickson chasing this one. And gets it back to Jemson. Missed his kick. Good work there by Orlickson, as well as good positioning by Jemson. He just pulled that back well, and Jemson, under a lot of pressure there, just couldn't quite get the touch that mattered. But here's Brian Laws now, making another break. Orlickson. Cross comes in towards Jepson. And it's skied off a defender over the crossbar. Steve Nicol was it for the corner. And they brought Chettle forward again, Forrest, looking for a goal to complete a fabulous comeback. But not with a corner like that. Although McMahon's lost his way, Pearce tries to whack it back into that goal mouth. They've got another corner. The time it came off Rush, who was back there doing his bit. Well, a big crowd here at the City Ground really have had value today. Hodge to Crosby. Orlickson battling with Beardsley. It came off Laws for the corner, for the throw. Around about 7 minutes left now. 2-2 the score. Pearce with a challenge on Nicol. Venison to Whelan. Hussein. Jason, will he get a shot in here? He has! Tipped away by Grobbelaar. Jimson's been a real star in the second half. And it's Hussein, I think, who's injured there. He's caused so much trouble to experienced defenders like Hansen and Hussein. And there's his shot, which brought out the best of Grobbelaar. Liverpool under more pressure. Forrest looking for a winner. Not with a corner like that. Laws. Orlickson. And Nicol first to reach it and get it away. Rush chasing after it. Walker there first, though, for Nottingham Forest. Can't quite get it to Crosby where he can control it. Nicol stealing a yard or two. 4-3.
It's back to Bruce here. Talking about the man of the match, well, there's Parker, Hodge, Orlickson, Jimson. It's very difficult. I'm struggling, Brian. I'm struggling, I tell you.
Well, I'll give you another minute or two to make up your mind, James.
Thank you very much.
Here's Venison for Liverpool. Beardsley. Parker. There was a foul by Hansen and Jensen. No, says the referee. No foul. Hodge goes in, as though his life depended upon that one. And this time it was a foul. The free kick quickly taken, and it came to nothing. And Hodge ready to argue the point with the referee, and in fact it was the number 8 Gary Parker who was acting as a peacemaker and saying, come on Steve, don't get yourself involved in that this late in an excellent game of football. 2-2. Commanding performance by Liverpool in the first half. Those two brilliant goals from Ian Rush, back to his very best. And then a real gutsy performance by Nottingham Forest with a lot of class in it as well. They brought it back to 2-2, led by the goal from Steve Hodge and then the penalty from Nigel Clough. Here's Nickel, and it's a corner for Liverpool in the dying seconds. Will Liverpool snatch it now? They've kept Hansen and Nickel back, but Hussein's up there, and if Beardsley can deliver a good corner, it couldn't necessarily be over yet, but Benison lifts that way over Sutton's crossbar. And so it's a goal kick. Both linesmen have indicated that time for them is up. It's just a question of how much the referee adds on for stoppages. 2 minutes of time added on. But it's over now. A fine game, dominated by Liverpool in the first half with those 2 goals by Rush. Nigel Clough's penalty after Steve Hodge had scored for Nottingham Forest, making it a splendid game of football over 90 minutes. Nottingham Forest 2, Liverpool 2.